What if I told you that women have already made up their minds about you before you've said a single word? That's right. Before your voice even leaves your throat, she's reading signals you're constantly sending. Signals most men have no idea they're broadcasting. You see, while you're busy rehearsing that opening line, she's already processing something far more powerful: your presence. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 unspoken signals women notice first, the silent language that speaks volumes about who you really are. And trust me, once you understand this language, everything changes. Signal 1. Your energy dominates the room. The moment you enter her space, she feels it. Your energy, that invisible force that precedes your words, it reaches her first. Most guys think charisma is about what you say, but women are tuned into something deeper. They're feeling whether your energy pulls people in or pushes them away. Here's what she's really noticing. Do people naturally make space for you when you walk in? Does conversation flow toward you or away from you? It's not about being loud. It's not about demanding attention. It's about carrying yourself with a quiet certainty that says, I belong here. Think about the last time you walked into a room full of strangers. Did you hesitate? Did you immediately look for approval? Did you shrink yourself to fit in? She noticed. Women are experts at spotting the man who enters with purpose versus the man who enters seeking permission. Your energy doesn't lie. It can't be faked. It's the raw, unfiltered truth of who you are in that moment. And here's the thing. You don't need to be the most important person in the room. You just need to know that you're important to yourself. That certainty, that self-contained confidence, it's magnetic. Signal 2. Your physical presence tells her everything. Your body speaks a language all its own. The way you occupy physical space is broadcasting messages about your self-worth, your confidence, and your relationship with power. She's not just seeing you, she's reading you. Is your posture collapsed or expanded? Are your movements hesitant or deliberate? Do you fidget when uncomfortable or remain steady? These subtle cues are evolutionary signals hardwired into her perception. Look at your hands right now. Are they tense, relaxed? The microtensions in your body are constantly signaling your internal state. Most men have no idea they're walking around in a physical prison of their own tension. Your shoulders might be saying, I'm carrying the weight of the world, while your jaw silently screams, I'm bracing for impact. She sees it all, but here's the power shift. When you learn to embody true relaxed confidence, your entire presence transforms. I'm talking about that rare quality where you stand fully grounded, move with intention, and maintain a relaxed alertness that communicates complete comfort in your own skin. This isn't about puffing up your chest or taking up more space. It's about inhabiting your body with absolute conviction that you belong exactly where you are. And when you get this right, she can't look away. Signal 3. Your attention reveals your value. In a world where everyone's attention is fragmented, where the average person can barely focus for 30 seconds, the quality of your attention has become rare currency. The way you direct your focus tells her everything about how you value yourself and others. Are you constantly scanning the room for someone more important to talk to? Are you half present, checking your phone every few minutes? Or are you capable of giving someone your complete, undivided attention? Women are hypersensitive to this. They can feel the difference between the man who's truly present and the man who's just waiting for his turn to speak. Here's the brutal truth. Most men give their attention away too cheaply. They're like dogs chasing every squirrel that crosses their path. But the man who controls his attention, who can remain focused despite distractions, that signals something primal about his self-discipline and his ability to pursue what matters. Before you've said a word, she's watching where your eyes go, how easily you're distracted, and whether you're truly capable of being in the moment. Master this, and you'll stand out in ways that words could never achieve. Signal 4. Your reaction to pressure exposes your foundation. Life is constantly testing us with small moments of pressure. The waiter gets your order wrong. Someone bumps into you at the bar. Plans suddenly change. These tiny pressure points might seem insignificant, but to her, they're revealing windows into your character. How you respond to these minor stresses tells her exactly how you'll handle the major ones. Do you become reactive, defensive? Does your energy collapse under the slightest resistance? Or do you remain centered, responding rather than reacting? She's not looking for perfection. She's looking for stability. Most men have no idea that these small moments are secretly being registered as data points about their emotional foundation. But the truth is, she can tell more about your character from how you handle a small inconvenience than from any story you could tell about yourself. The man who can navigate pressure with grace, who doesn't need everything to go his way to remain composed. That's the man she can trust when life inevitably gets complicated. Signal 5. Your relationship with others shows your true nature. Here's something most guys completely miss. She's watching how you treat people who can do nothing for you. The server bringing your drinks, the person who holds the door, the friend who's going through a rough patch. These interactions form a map of your character that no amount of charm directed at her can override. Do you speak differently to people based on their status? Do you diminish others to make yourself look better? Or do you lift others up naturally, without agenda? Before you've spoken a single word to her, she's already gathering intelligence on who you really are. Women have developed this awareness as a survival mechanism. They're pattern matching your behavior, looking for inconsistencies between how you present yourself and how you actually move through the world. The respect you show to others, the space you hold for people around you, these aren't just nice qualities. They're essential signals of your authentic character. And here's the thing, you can't fake this. Not consistently. Your true patterns will always emerge under pressure. So the question isn't, how do I appear better? But rather, how do I become better? The power shift from projection to presence. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Most men approach attraction thinking it's about what they say, the stories they tell, the impression they make. But what I'm telling you goes much deeper. Women are reading your silent language, the unspoken signals that reveal who you truly are beneath the surface. This isn't about tricks or techniques. It's about alignment. When your energy, your physical presence, your attention, your response to pressure, and your treatment of others all align with confidence and authentic value, something remarkable happens. You no longer need to convince her of anything. Your presence does the work for you. This is the fundamental shift from trying to project value to simply embodying it. And here's the most powerful part. Working on these signals doesn't just change how women perceive you. It transforms how you experience yourself. When you develop rock-solid presence, you stop needing external validation. You no longer depend on her reaction to feel confident. You become self-contained, complete in yourself. And ironically, that's when you become most attractive. Because true attraction isn't sparked by what you're trying to be, but by who you already are. The challenge: 7 days of presence. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 7 days, focus exclusively on these 5 signals. Forget about what to say. Forget about clever lines or conversation starters. Instead, bring conscious awareness to the energy you carry into rooms, your physical presence and how you occupy space, the quality of your attention and where you direct it, how you respond under small moments of pressure, the way you interact with everyone around you. Track these elements daily. Notice your patterns. Where are you strong? Where do you collapse? This simple practice will reveal more about your current reality than months of theoretical knowledge. And remember this truth: women don't fall for who you pretend to be. They respond to who you actually are. The gap between those two things, that's where all your frustration lives. Close that gap and everything changes. Not just with women, but with yourself. Because ultimately, the most powerful signal you can send is that you're a man who knows himself, accepts himself, and is continuously becoming his best self. That's the presence that speaks before you ever open your mouth. And that's the presence she's been waiting to feel. Next time you're about to approach her, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what am I communicating right now? Before I say a single word. The answer to that question might just change everything.